we begin at 6:30 with our troubleshooters. A 100% disabled veteran says he had to move out of his apartment, all because of issues, he says, with management. And it appears the property ownership is still contacting him for payment of past due charges. So the veteran has asked the troubleshooters for help. And tonight our Andy Lascano joins us live in the studio. And Andy, this sounds pretty pricey, you might say.
Well, Paul, you tell me. $2,000. That's what this veteran is saying that the property ownership claims he still owes them. So he moved out last year claiming that this back and forth with former management was triggering his PTSD. So we're going to hear from him and the company GBA, and it appears now this is going to be a case closed.
Now, your Action 10 News Troubleshooters Report.
Because they sent out a letter saying that I had to have...
John Hinojosas found a new place to call home, not only for himself, but also for Bane, his service dog. Hinojosas says he's a 100% disabled veteran after serving our country during the first Desert Storm engagement. Once discharged, he lived at the Bay Tree Apartments on Ocean Drive from October 2019 till April 2021. But once his lease ended, he said he just had to move out. Did you break your lease?
No, sir.
Why did you move out?
They were aggravating my PTSD.
The they Hinojosa referred to is GBA, which took over ownership of the Bay Tree property on Ocean Drive in September of 2020. Tenants were notified in this letter, which read in part, quote, "This takeover has no impact on your lease or rental agreement."
I mean, it's just all messed up.
So, what happened? What was so impactful to Hinojosa that it triggered his PTSD?
Apparently they want back rent that they say I haven't paid, or water and sewage and trash removal, which bills I never got. Also, I've got gas bills, and I've never received a gas bill from the original owners. I don't even have a gas furnace or anything. My apartment's all electric. Move out of there. I was not going to stay there and let them railroad me. So I had to move out.
According to Hinojosa, GBA says he owes them an estimated $2,000, and on November 9th, he received a notice from a collection agency about that. GBA is based in Austin and owns 17 properties in Corpus Christi. The troubleshooters first began receiving emails from some disgruntled GBA residents in May last year. One of them was from Hinojosa. On December 6th, troubleshooter producer Rachel Denny Clow contacted GBA's asset manager Jake Pohl about Hinojosa's situation. Pohl told her it would get taken care of, but Hinojosa told us nothing had been resolved.
And it's just very frustrating when you know you're in the right and these people are just lying to you and trying to bully you and push you around and expecting you to roll over, and they just want to take your money.
We contacted Pohl again last week and eventually spoke with GBA Executive Vice President Laura Smith. We told her we were doing the Hinojosa story, and Friday afternoon we received their response, which read in part, quote, "We researched Mr. Hinojosa's concerns and we identified issues with his account. We corrected the issue and cleared the collections account. We're thankful for the opportunity to correct the situation." All right, so this email now goes on to give contact information for other resident complaints. To see that information and the entire GBA response, just go to our website, kctv10.com. Now, also, Mr. Hinojosa further tells us the collection agency says it's just waiting on paperwork from GBA to officially close this account. As always, whenever you need help from the troubleshooters, all you have to do is send us an email at troubleshooters@kctv10.com. Andy Lascano, Action 10 News. Paul?